Good morning, team. I'm just going to put the volume up. I was just tidying up my table a little bit, make it a little bit more respectable looking. I hope everyone is doing really well. Just getting myself organized. Okay. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Ermal, Kritika, Jennifer. How are you all? We're going to wait for some more people to come on. We're going to do a spread right now in regards to the general. So I hope everyone is doing great. We'll just wait for a few more people to jump on. I'm sure they will. We've only got 4 people here right now, so we're just going to wait. Okay, while we're waiting, I'm just going to do some shuffling. Call upon Spirit of Jesus Christ, white light, stand guard at the doorway to our soul, protect us from forces of darkness, evil, deception, lead us on the path of light, truth and love. Archangel Michael, please step in to protect and support this reading. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides. Thank you, ancestors. Okay. Hi, blessings. How are you? Sorry if the table's wobbling when I shuffle. It doesn't normally do that. I'll try my best. Okay. I'll try my best for it not to do that. Let's look at the general collective. We have 19. Oh, we have 30 people on. Please say hello. Please put your name in the chat and I will add you to the list for a free reading. If you want to donate, you can do that too. Go to the description. There's a PayPal link there. And it's $5 if you want to jump the queue. Okay, let's move forward. Hi, blessings. Everyone that's here, please say hello. This is a difficult one to do, isn't it, right now? Stay in the present moment. We got the here and now card with a lot of change surrounding us. Now, if you go check out the July and August astrology for what's coming up, there is links below to my go-to astrologers, people that I watch. Stephen Judd is also really, really good. I've been watching him. He's just brought out Mars opposite Uranus conjunction, which is tomorrow on the 3rd of July, okay? It is the 3rd of July where I am. This is very, well, it's not Mars and Uranus. That's why I laughed before. It's very like sitting in the present moment. Mars is like drive, it's go-getting energy, it's let's do this. Uranus is like, hang on a second. Let's look and delve into the deeper mysteries of this. And Uranus is very esoteric. So like things may come up, random things may happen, and you may have to deal with them. So just be aware of that, okay? Sitting in the present moment is going to be, that's why I was like very, what's the word? Not condescending. I don't use hopefully I'm not like that too much. What's it called? There's a word. And that's why I can't think of it because I don't normally do it. But it's a bit like this card here right now on the table is very, there's a big paradox here with actually the astrology, right? So super hard. We're also in Mercury retrograde, right? I mean, we should never really, I nearly said wheelie. Somebody could be called that, or the amazing thing about travel here. But we should never really look on the past things unless, you know, we're learning from them, especially the bad experiences. And, you know, don't dwell on things. Don't dwell on things too much. Look at the lesson. What was the lesson? Try and figure that out, okay? What was the lesson I learned in that situation? And am I going to bring that sort of behavior, ethics, values, etc. into the future? How am I going to change the lessons that I've learned in the past? How am I going to change as a spiritual being, as a human being, okay? So it's all about that in Mercury retrograde, really, okay? What someone said, you are hot. I know I am. Someone just said, you are hot. Okay, Mercury retrograde can also bring people back from the past. It can bring us, right, thinking about people from the past. So, you know, if you think about people from the past, instead of picking up the phone or SMSing someone or going on social media and looking at their pictures and finding out how you can contact them, because you think, oh, I'm thinking about them because I have to contact them. I'm thinking about them because Spirit has given me some sort of dream or put them into my mind. Just hold off on that, okay? Mercury retrograde can bring people up in our minds, but it doesn't mean to say we have to contact them. It may mean that Spirit is wanting us to look at, you're in this situation now. What happened in that situation with that person? Are you going to follow that? Are you going to be the same? So it's not necessarily positive in the way that you need to follow someone, okay? All right, follow someone, interesting. You could be drawn or magnetized to want to follow somebody, not like literally, hopefully not. Okay, the next card is the chaos and conflict. Maybe you're following someone, or you go onto social media and you see someone from the past. I'm hearing whether they're coupled or not. You're going to follow them, you're going to start texting them. Please don't do that, guys. Okay. Next card is the chaos and conflict. Everyone here in Bali is sick. Everyone's going to the doctor over here. I'm trying to do my best with my vitamin C and stuff, but like it's got super cold in the evenings. Well, cold for Bali people over here. Yeah, it's even colder in Australia. All right, actually seeing a face, somebody wearing a hat. And this could be significant to somebody. There's somebody here, it's a female, and it could be a male. They're wearing a hat, they're really, really happy. I would say there's a warning with that. If you come across a person, whether they're from the past or whether you newly meet them, especially if they're wearing a hat and they're acting all, nice to you, and just be careful of that person. That's just come up to me, okay? So you got the chaos and conflict card. Thank you, Summer. I'll call you Summer, HX Summer. Okay, so you got the chaos and conflict card. Make sure that, in the present that you're in right now, you are in, collective, you are not creating. We can create chaos and conflict in our own lives. So we can make, and also I just want to say, this has just come to mind, if someone's not ready to talk to you, if you want to reconcile with someone, just let it go right now. Right? It's not meant to be, okay, at this point in time. So yeah, there could be chaos and conflict around you. You've got the exchange and gifts card. It was just on the bottom of the deck and it's gone to the middle and now it's flipped out. The number 27, 33, 32 may be significant. I'm going to pull a clarifier on that one because I'm not sure what that's about. Excuse me. Building blocks is in the reverse. Perhaps this is so much Mercury retrograde energy, very hanged man energy, where we're like looking at what we've built and observing what we're going to do next, okay? You may feel really stuck. You may go, okay, I've built this, now what am I going to do? You don't have to make any decisions. It is Mercury retrograde. Look at where you are in your life. Look at where you're balanced, where you're not. Look at where you're happy and where you're not, okay? In the present moment. And don't relate it to past experiences. Say, well, that was the past. And I just want to say the lessons you've learned or the things you've gone through, collective, in the past, they are in the past, okay? Unfinished business in the reverse. Yeah, like I said, there may be some chaos, I'm hearing, with family or even adult children in your life, where you feel that something is not finished, something is not over, and maybe it's not, but maybe it is not time to go towards this right now. And I'm going to clarify that. You've got some sort of gifts. Whatever gift you have, whether it's just the gift of kindness, and that's not just a small thing, okay? Continue being your wonderful selves that you are, collective, and continue giving and being generous to those who deserve it. Maybe you're giving some advice, I'm hearing, to someone who is having a bit of conflict in their own lives, but I don't feel mainly with this card here, even though it's in the center, it is you. However, if you are having an issue with a particular person, and we'll clarify these in a second, maybe something is not finished, but maybe it's not the right time yet. And Spirit's saying something else has to play out first, okay? There is a list, Summer, HX Summer, there's a list, I put you on it, okay? You're about the 7th in the list, and I'll read, once I've done this, I will do the list. And then if you want to donate $5 US, you can do, you will be first. Wow, You've got the happy energy. Really, really beautiful. Just keep aiming for your dreams. Also, Spirit's saying they will give you back tenfold, okay, what you give out with that gifts energy there. And also we have the loyal heart. So this is about being loyal to who and what you love. Yes, you are going through a change, but there's blessings coming in, okay? It's definitely change. If you've been in hermit mode, that's going to end, all right? It is definitely, I want to say damn, it is definitely time to mingle, especially if you're single. Don't get too involved with people. In the Mercury retrograde though, just make sure you like do it lightly, like have a light type of relationship, nothing too heavy, because something you don't know now may come up towards the end of July and you may want to back out of that relationship if it's new. Okay, let's clarify now. There's a lot of, I'm just getting the word insight, and we've got this Ace of, hi Joe, Ace of Wands, okay? Sorry, no, it's not. It's the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. What happened to take it easy? Well, I did take the day off yesterday of my lives. I definitely took it easy yesterday. All right, let's clarify. Why is the here and now energy here, please? Why is the here and now card here? A couple of cards. Oh, the Tower. Now remember, this is a collective reading. You may want to fit it to your personal situation though. Something that you thought you were building right now in the present moment, something's come in here and stopped you in your tracks. Okay, clarify the Towers if you come with these cards. Two of Cups in the upright. Okay, well that's good. If it was in the reverse, I'd be like, well, there looks like an ending to a friendship or a love relationship, or something's going on in one of you's lives. Seven of Wands. You may like, okay, I'm going to keep going here. All right. Why is this here? This could be a specific, I feel this is more specific to one person. You may feel like things are falling apart within a relationship, but on a deep, knowing, intuitive level, you're going to fight for this relationship. Okay. Okay. Some of you could be traveling. Maybe you're leaving a relationship behind at the moment and working on something new. I love the Page of Pentacles. This is all about like redirecting your energy. Why is the chaos and conflict? I'm not going to go too much into that. That's somebody's personal reading, obviously. Okay. Why is the chaos and conflict card here? Why is the chaos and conflict energy here? Remember, we do have the Tower. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I mean, like I said, wow. So I said before, and I just want to say, if any of you meet either a man or a woman, but it's more so a woman, wearing a hat, and they're all jovial and happy and funny, and it might be at night, and it might be at a bar or a club, I would get as far away from that person as possible, right? There may be somebody coming in, but I feel it's more like you have a friend or a family member or a child, an adult child, that's sort of like meeting a new person. They could be single, and there could be like some issues around that relationship, and you may be supporting that person because we have the exchanging gifts with your like advice. Yeah, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine. Okay. You're defensive about this person. Someone's defensive about a King of Swords, trying to protect your money or your assets, possibly. I don't want to make this too personal, but when court cards come out and things like the Tower, it ends up being that way. Okay. Why is the King of Swords here with chaos and conflict? Okay. Yeah. Someone is... All right. This obviously isn't for everyone. There's a couple here. King of Swords and a Queen of Cups. There's a couple of people. They're adults. They're not children. They're adults. They could be together or not, all right? And they could be coming in saying, can you help me, all right? I would not Trust these people. I wouldn't be party to anything. There's some sort of opportunity they had, or they're losing some sort of money here, or they don't have any money. I would definitely protect your resources. This is not for everybody, obviously. Okay. What else do we have here? Anything else? No. Exchanging gifts. Okay. You may be giving a gift to a lover or a loved one, a family member, a friend. Could be somebody's birthday. All right. Nine of Wands. That's exciting news. Maybe you're bringing the exciting news in towards someone here. Okay. Someone who, yeah, I mean, just be careful with your money, guys. Don't give where you can't give. Because I don't feel the exchanging gifts. Yeah, walk away from this. I definitely feel that there's a situation here, and I feel it's the same situation that, all the way across the front of the top of the cards. That is for one or two people online, or maybe just one person online. If somebody comes in and asks for money or asks for support, this person has an ulterior motive. They just may want the money. They may not want to. They may not care about you. They may not. You probably won't ever get it back. They may be coming in all like, you know, I could do this for you if you do this for me. I wouldn't trust this situation. Okay, I'm just going to split the deck. Yeah, really think about that, and really like use your intuition. Okay, all right. I'm also hearing this is the last time this person will bother you. So, okay. Why is the building blocks in the reverse here? Feeling like you've built something but not quite sure what to do next, either with the resources or where to move. Ten of Cups, this could be a family situation or family home. Okay, why is the Unfinished Symphony here in reverse? Yeah, I feel somebody is like, okay, I feel this paranoia energy with this. I feel that you feel something is not finished. You're like hoping for the best but preparing for the worst. You're thinking somebody's like keeping an eye on you or watching you. If that's you, they're not doing it, okay? So don't think that things from the past are going to come back, or people, just because it's Mercury retrograde, okay? Don't expect it, in other words, all right? Some of you are not using your intuition. Why is the happy energy here? So try tune into your higher self, your spirit guides, ask them for support and help and guidance, okay? Happy. Yeah, someone needs to let go of something or someone, right? And then to allow happiness in, right? To allow the happiness in. There may be changes needed in regards to a romantic relationship. Maybe you decide just to be friends. That's also coming through. For now, anyway. But there's definitely a release here. Dak Shimet Kaur. I'm going to call you Dak, okay? Only because it's a long name and I'll probably pronounce it incorrectly. I've put you on the list. If anyone is here, whoever is here, we now have the free list going. We've got Ermel first. I have a list. Dasha's here, so she's like probably got the list going as well. I'm going to say the list. We're going to use the same format, but I'm going to do more of a storyline with the wisdom of the oracle, because that really works, especially when I do that on my videos, okay? Ermel, Kritika, Jennifer, Barbara, Blessings, Libra, HX, Sama, Joe, Dak, okay? So, Ermel, take it away. Let's start. Sorry if the camera jiggles around. Be much better when I get my studio in about, I don't know, that should be done in 3 months' time. And I will have my tripod on the floor. It will not be on the table anymore. So, I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Ermel. Can you please post a question? Hi, Beard. I'll put you on the list. General. Ermel, let's see what's here for you. There's a lot of changes coming in that are going to bring a relief. I feel that whatever you've been waiting for an answer, for a discussion. Maybe you're wanting to have a discussion with someone. I do feel this could be career. It could be something to do with your finances as well. I don't feel it's relationships. There's some resolution coming in that's going to bring you a relief, which is good, right? A lot of change. Oh, wow. And you've got the new life card. So it's like, oh, what a relief. I know that now. Now I can make some plans. Okay. So it's, you know, now I can do this. Just know Spirit has really supported you with this. Number 7, 12, 3, 23, 5. So there are peaceful changes coming about, and Spirit has really supported you here. So don't think that you've been alone in waiting for this to happen or waiting for this discussion. This is incoming, I do feel, okay? So I don't know if this is making sense to you. Let me know if it does. Okay. You're definitely coming out of a period of isolation. I said this in the general, guys. And this is for everyone. You know, if this reading's also resonating for you and not just Ermel, it's for you. It's for you too. I find that a lot happens. There is a change here where you're not going to feel isolated anymore or left out of situations. And I feel that this is also energetically, you're going to be more bold and out there and taking risks to support yourself, to be the best version of yourself. Okay, so that's also coming through. All right, because you've healed from a situation. So I do feel in the past, I'm going to say 2 months, you've really been healing from either a release of a person, a release of something here. And Spirit's saying you were not alone through that, but now it's time to get out there, okay? All right. I mean, things may move a little bit slowly. It may take up to 9 months for you to reach your goal, especially if it's financial or in love. So definitely by the end of the year, you'll be well and truly on your way. But take your time with things, okay? Nothing good ever comes easy, I'm hearing as well. And like anyone who doesn't work or doesn't put the effort in is not going to receive just because they want it, okay? So that's for everyone online too. Let's have a look and see what else we have. Keep imagining your best life and what that is to, like, what that looks like. You've got 7, 7 and 5, 5 in your reading, so you could be seeing 7s and 5s. The number 20 is here as well. The number 9, okay. Maybe you're really wanting, I do feel like you're really, after this financial or work situation is completed and you've relieved yourself of that and you're like, right, now I can begin this. Like I said, Spirit's really helped you with that as well. And you've been in a period of isolation. Once that's sort of sorted out, I feel that you're going to wanting to manifest love in, okay? So there's love coming in. Spirit's asking you to get out in your community as well. You may want to join like a hiking club or a walk group or something to do with exercise. There could be someone from the past. I'm just going to say this, if there's someone from the past coming in, especially between now and the when Mercury goes direct on the 23rd of July, I mean, maybe you can heal from that, but I will clarify that because I don't think Spirit is wanting you to go back to that situation, okay? That's cool, Alex. I've thought about doing that one. I've thought about doing that too a few times. Okay, what else do we have? I think there's just one more card, or these 2 cards. Remember, you are never alone. I feel sometimes you do doubt that Spirit is trying to help you and you feel cursed in some sort of way, okay? You have the higher power and all the glitters. Spirit will definitely remove people, places and situations that are not good for you. They will show you people's true colors. Your angels will show you people's true colors and show you the mask that they carry, okay? So perhaps you have been burnt in the past in regards to a person. Like I said, if they're coming back in, I wouldn't go there. It's definitely time to take a risk here, right? Come to the edge, possibly in regards to love. Let's just clarify this loyal heart and unfinished symphony. They were both in the reverse. I've put them in the upright now, but I'm just going to see what this is about for you. So you think something's not over, or you don't want something to be over, or someone comes back in and is like coming back around to either put closure to the situation, or you are. Someone wants to work on something with you. Can Ermal trust this person? If Ermal cannot trust this person. I wouldn't trust this person. The devil's here. Someone wants to come in and work again on something with you. Now, this can be a friend, this can be someone you started a project with, this can be a family member that you definitely don't want to have anything to do with, this can be an ex. I would not trust this person. The devil's here. Now, I don't like that we give the poor old Capricorn a bad name all the time, but you know, this has come out there. This could be a King of Swords. They've come out in the reverse. This could be a Leo as well, or a Capricorn. We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine in the reverse, all right? This person is after some sort of support, especially on a financial level. So I would like, Spirit will show you, okay? So does that make sense to you that someone could come back in? Let me know. Please write in the comments, guys, if this makes sense when I'm reading for you, because it's good for me to have that feedback too, right? All right. Let's do the next person, Kritika. Well, if they're a Leo, I feel they're a very controlling person, or they were controlling, or they're controlling to you. So if you've been thinking about this person, you know, that's the thing as well. When we start thinking about people, we put the energy out to them that we're thinking about them, and then they could contact us, and we don't want them to. So just be very aware. Kritika, let's have a look. Yeah, the general may be significant to you, the general read. That's sort of wanting to twirl around. So I know it's the, okay. I'm not going to start reading until I've put all the cards out, because I do that some, or at least I've got 4 or 5 out. All right, you don't want to put the effort in anymore. This person is not in your next chapter. They're not in your, you've lost some sort of passion for something or someone, and it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be a job. It could be like, this isn't doing it for me anymore. More and more of the collective are going to like, it's like more and more of the collective are going to start realizing this is not for me. And then things happen, and then it sort of like leads us away from that situation into a new one. So I do feel that you're leaving something here. You just know that it's time, okay? You don't want to put the work in. Either the job's not paying you enough, the hours aren't good enough. There's something here about that. It could be a relationship. It could be, you know, if you've just met someone and you just don't have that spark or passion, you know it's not like going to happen. It's definitely time to leave something soon, okay? So I've just got a really strong ringing in my ears, Kritika, especially my left ear. Let me know if this is making sense to you, Kritika. There's something you're not satisfied with. There's a lack of satisfaction because something isn't fair. There is a list, Shah. There's a list. Yes, I'll put you on it shortly. 1111 on the screen. This is also the card of 11. Something is not fair. Something, either you're not getting fairly paid, you're not getting fairly treated in a job, in a living situation. I don't know what this is, but it's Spirit saying it's definite, or it will be like definite. So please let me know, Katika, if this is making sense. Thank you, Alex. You have a lot of love to give, Alex. I just want to say that. I'm getting a lot of, you're an empath, Alex. Okay, sorry, Katika, let's move on with your reading. Yeah, Spirit's saying that's it for now for these cards. Let's clarify. What is the affair and why are you walking away? Kritika, you need to talk to me, else I'm just going to go to the next person. Guys, be respectful and tell me if this is resonating when I'm doing your readings, because, you know, I'm using my time and energy to do your readings, and if you can't even say this doesn't make sense to me or not, I don't know. Maybe my lazy routine. Okay, yeah, maybe you're saying this isn't working for me. I'm not working for myself. I'm not, okay, hold on. I've got some cards. Where are they? I think they're downstairs. Hold on. Yeah, are they downstairs? Where's my big deck of cards? I'm looking around my table. I can't see it. It must be downstairs. It must be. I can't see them downstairs, but it must be. Okay. What's here? Yeah, maybe you just feel like you're not building something. You're not putting any effort into anything. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Now in the upright, this is defending yourself, protecting yourself. You need to protect your energy right now. There's a need to protect your energy. Maybe you're feeling a little in hermit mode, or you don't have a lot of friends, or there's something especially like you feel like you've been treated unfairly by the universe. I mean, you could be, I do get a strong feeling this has got to do with just being insatisfied with life. You got the 10 of Wands. Who's burdening you? Are you burdening yourself? Do you have a job? There's something here possibly like you need to get into balance, or you need to have something you can sort of sink your teeth into here, and it's time to go through that doorway to this new beginning. Don't have the fear. I'm getting moon energy, like you're afraid that you won't be successful at something if you leave something and go to something else. What else do we have? 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. You're worried about money. You're worried about abundance here. You're worried about what you manifest or what you want to bring in, but you do have to like make an effort here. I said that before in someone else's reading. I think I said that in Ermel's reading, that it's okay, like if we don't put the work in and work either on ourselves or do some sort of like, do something or be charitable as well. There's something about being charitable, but you are worried. You're worried that you're never going to have enough in this lifetime. It's time to go through that door to get it, to grab it. Okay, to have the strength, to ask like spirit for strength, spiritual strength. You may not be happy with what you're studying, I don't know, Kritika, you may not be completely satisfied. There's information coming in, or you're not getting the information you want right now, all right, to be able to. So spirit is asking you, yeah, you're feeling very, look at this, you're just feeling like you're not included, like you're abandoned in some sort of way, or the universe has abandoned you and you're not getting like the hits, the downloads, the signs and synchronicities that you're asking for. You're not getting them from spirit. Okay, so why are you not getting them from spirit? You need to get, I mean, this is coming up for you. You need to get back into your spiritual vibe, okay? It's time to start looking for your own fortune, to make your own fortune. You do have something within here with the Hermit and the Star and the Lantern. You have something you've always wanted to do, and you're sticking by that with the Four of Pentacles being there. Okay, let me just pull an angel message. Actually, let me just... feeling of like nothing's moving forward. You have angels and guides watching over you, but you need to move on something here. You need to find your passion here. This is sacral chakra energy before I've even read the card. This is about, like, you know, finding your drive, finding your passion. Such attraction, the human gift. All right, do you berate yourself because you have moments where you cannot trust in love more than you believe in your fear? Yeah, I mean, it's all about fear. This is all about fear, right? This is all about your own fear. This is the Rumi Oracle, by the way, by Alana Fairchild. Rise now from your doubts and admonishments, and let your human self be loved, even with all the doubt. You are a cherished one of the great beloved, and always shall be. Be kind to your heart. There's something here about believing in yourself and moving on something, okay? Getting moving, meeting new people, joining groups, getting out there, finding your passion, finding your drive, okay? And if you're doing something you don't 100% love, that's it, okay? Jennifer. I feel that these are ending up being more energetic readings today than specific things. So we're going to just go with that. Phoebe, I will put you on the list. I'm sure Blessings will put you on the list. Jennifer, General. Okay. You've got the To Be Fair card in the reverse. Something is not flowing for you right now. You don't want to sit in the present moment. You want this, like, new beginning. You want this. You want to be happy. You want to be happy now. Okay. So there's something here about getting out in nature, like making yourself feel happy, dancing. There's something here about reaching out to those who you know. I'm going to pull one of these. Hold on. Who you know you can have a laugh with. There's something about getting out. This is that Mars energy. It's getting out. Get out of your comfort zone. You're not patient. There's a lack of patience with something here. A lack of patience here with something. What is it? What is this lack of patience for our beautiful Jennifer? What is this lack of patience? What are you not being patient about, Jennifer? You know things will come in divine timing. What did I just say? Physical activity. Okay, so you're feeling like you're not patient. You're waiting for something to happen. This happened to me yesterday. I won't say what it was, but I was like, something didn't go right for me. And I was like, I know it's going to be fixed, right? I know it's going to be fixed, and that's fine. But I'm just like, but I want it now. I don't want it to be fixed next week. I want it now. And of course I couldn't have it now. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Work had already closed. I couldn't have what I wanted right now. So there's something here about needing to be patient. Using no fucking way. Oh my God. I didn't see this card till just a second. Physical activity in nature. What did I literally just say? To get out in nature. To get out of your comfort zone as well, and just get outside, right? There's something here is, please stop putting, Bibi, please stop putting your stuff in the feed. You'll have to wait. Okay, what else? So there's something about getting outside in nature with the nature spirits. Spirit's also saying, like, because you just said you're looking for work. You got the Pride card in the reverse. Maybe there's like a job here that you need to take and surrender to the fact that you need to take something that is sort of like less pay or less hours right now. It's a lot easier to get a job when you've got a job. So if you just get a job that, you know, that you don't necessarily want to be in, but at least it will give you that step up with money. It will give you that step up by having a job to be able to look for another one. And you can always explain that to your prospective next work as well, if that makes sense. Like, if you've got a job and you're going for an interview for a different job, and then maybe say, well, you've only been there like 2 weeks, why do you want to leave? You can explain it like that. They'll understand. They'll see you as having, you know, drive, hopefully. Okay, that kid, there's a child across the road that is like, yeah. See, all these cards are coming out in the reverse. And this is happening even when I put it in the upright and then shuffle. I don't know why they're coming out in the reverse. You're asking a lot of questions right now, which is good. Why do I feel like this? This is the Mercury retrograde, okay? This is the Mercury retrograde. Why? Why is this happening to me? Why? Why can I not change things? This is Akashic Records. There's something here about your soul path, your own soul journey that you have agreed to before you come here. All right? And it's a lot to do with you have to have the confidence, and you have to have the drive, and you have to pull it out within you for your self-worth, your self-confidence, not procrastinating, etc., etc. To put the work in and take some risks here, okay? Because they're both in the reverse. So there's something here about taking a risk towards a new life, which is also in the reverse, okay? To be more patient with yourself, but there is something here about needing to literally do something. I'm not going to pull tarot on this reading. There's just some, actually I might just pull 2 cards, but there's something here about like, okay, so what do you need to do? Well, I know what you need to do. You need to take some risks. You need to, on something. You need to change your day, like change your routine here. Yeah, the Fool. And think more positively. Okay, so this is about getting out there. The Fool is also risking his imagination with what he can dream big about, okay? It's not taking a leap of faith. He hasn't leapt anywhere. He's standing there, okay? But he's got his head in the clouds. So very Piscean energy, even though this is Aries. I actually always wondered why the Fool was Aries, or they depicted it, you know, as an Aries energy, because it's not about taking a leap of faith. It's about imagining like your best life and what you want and what risk that you could take and what you could possibly have, okay? All right. What I'm going to do before we take Barbara's reading is I'm just going to look at this deck and make sure the cards are in the upright, so that if they do come out in the reverse, like it's literally... because they fall out in the reverse sometimes, so they turn around. It's fine if they turn on the table, but I want them all in the upright. Okay, there's just too many reversals coming out. I'm not quite sure if it's because no, see, there's a lot of uprights then, but then I had just turned it around. Okay. Hi, Queen. All right. Okay, so if I haven't said hi to you, hi everybody. Okay, I'm just going to take a 2-minute break, like literally, I won't be too long. The next person is Barbara. So Barbara, which is Martin Springs. Barbara, if you're there, let me know. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay, Martin. Barbara, post general. Okay. What do I want to use? You know what? We're going to give those a break. It's so warm here, guys, like literally. I'm not surprised people are getting sick over here at the moment. It's like really hot in the day and really cold at night. It reminds me of working in the desert. Okay. People get sick. Changing climate, changing temperature. Okay. You may be thinking about someone from the past that did you dirty, did you wrong. Spirit doesn't want you to think of them, doesn't want you to pay them any mind. This could just be nostalgia and how things haven't worked out in certain areas of your life. It could be a particular person though. We'll see what comes out. Thank you, Alex, you are on the list. Barbara, let me know if a reading resonates, please. Let's see what's here. Oh, let me upright, please, Spirit. You've been sacrificing your own happiness here. I will clarify these cards. I'm going to pull 4 out and then we're going to clarify them, okay? You feel like you've been sacrificing your happiness, or you sacrificed a lot for someone. It could be your kids, if you've got kids, it could be your friends. You could have given and given and given a lot. This is very Mercury retrograde energy. It is the Hanged Man in this deck, okay? So you're chilling out here, thinking about the past, which we do in Mercury retrograde, thinking about all the blessings that you've lost, or things that you've missed out on for other people's gain. So it's like when we have to sacrifice however many years of our life to be mothers, and that's probably a really bad example because we choose to do that. It's just an example, probably a bad example. Let me think of another example. Maybe you've worked for a company for a long time. This is just an example, Barbara. And you're like, what did I get out of that? I put so much into that. I put so much into my work, my family, and like, what did I gain? Things are not moving for me. Maybe it is a time of slow down energy here. While you, okay, this Mercury retrograde will be very beneficial for you. But I feel it's more like of a surrender energy, the need to surrender what you thought you would gain from something, even if it's love. Okay. And put that away. Put that down now and say, right, that was obviously, and look at maybe the lessons you've learned from that situation. Spirit is wanting you to slow down and do that right now. It's a form of healing. It is healing here. Knowing, Spirit's saying, knowing you did the best you can yeah. Similar to what I'm going through here. Okay, knowing you did the best you can. Perhaps there was a lack of intimacy with someone. Perhaps this is a particular person. Or a lack of love, lack of care. Maybe it was towards you. Spirit's wanting you to put that away now. Like, give it up to Spirit, whatever you've been thinking about in the past. Be honest here with yourself about what you learned from the situation. We've got surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and refocus on positive affirmations. We've got this one, came out in reverse. Accept people and situations as they are. Maybe someone didn't accept you for who you were, and it's definitely not time right now for you or anyone to accept people for their bad behavior, right? I struggle with unconditional love, especially when people treat you absolutely terribly. That's something maybe you need to work on here. And know that they had their soul path, their journey, you have yours. You made that contract, you made that agreement. Okay, I'm actually being led to a completely different deck here, which is actually the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, so maybe Spirit's wanting me to cleanse that other deck. All right, things are not feeling like they're moving forward. Hi Eddie, how you going? Hi Crow's Nest, hi Jessica. Okay. And to focus on ending this. Something was not fulfilled, something did not happen, something was discontentment, boredom, or very strong disappointment. And Spirit wants you to give that up and pretty much don't allow these people back in right now until you've surrendered all negative thoughts about these people or this situation, and then you can make like clear decisions. And I think right now you are making them because it came out in the reverse. So it is time though to really face on a healing level, not the people themselves, but like on a healing level, and you've got the world. So this is like, until you do this, the cycle can then end. And to communicate with yourself, like either writing things down, right? Communicating it out loud to yourself in private, asking your spirit team to support you, because something was very sad. These people treated you, I feel it's people, these people treated you disrespectfully. They did things for their own gain. And remember, people usually, not all the time, but most of the time, the way people treat you is the way they feel about themselves. Okay, let's clarify what this is about. Any post your question. Okay. No way. Yeah. Spirit saying right now, I don't think it's time for you to continue. Well, it's definitely time for you to stop negative thinking. These people definitely affected the way you move in life. It stopped you. I feel they've blocked you from a lot of your blessings here. And that's not fair, but it's definitely time to put this away. I mean, when I say put it away, oh my God, no way. They blocked your blessings. They blocked you moving forward. So these could have had entity attachments to them, these people. If you don't want them in your life anymore, ever again, you can do cord cutting, but only if you don't ever want them in your life again, okay? Just want to be clear on that. Okay, so what's the new cycle going to bring for you? What's this new cycle bringing in? You will get over this. 5 of Cups in reverse. You will get over this emotional loss. This could be 3 people as well. 3 specific people. I do feel it's a group, okay? Because these people are coming out like, I see the 5 of Cups, these people, those 3 on the ground. Yeah, this is family. Look at this, 10 of Cups in the reverse. Family. Use this Mercury retrograde to do some healing and to be very open and honest with yourself about what you will accept from people and what you won't. Bad behaviors anymore, okay? That's it, that's your reading, okay? I don't know, did Jessica, what am I talking about? Did Jessica, Crow's Nest is Jessica. Did Jessica donate, did she? Okay. All right, we're going to use these. This tarot deck really wanted to be used. It really did. I don't know how long it's since I used that. Probably 6 months ago. It was like jumping at me, going, use me, use me. Okay. Right, who's next? We've got Eve. Eddie's donated. Jessica donated. Okay, so Jessica for 2. Eve and Eddie. Okay. Thank you. And Elaine. All right, so I've got quite a few donations here, guys. So for those waiting for a free reading, please be patient. I'll come back in like 30 minutes. All right. Jessica, Crow's Nest, post your first question. All right, let me just focus on Jessica. I feel all of a sudden very fatigued, like drained. I don't know if you've been sick or you're feeling unwell, or this was a past energy, like a flu type of energy I'm feeling, okay? Right. What's your relationship with Nathan right now? Is he an ex, a friend? What is he? A crush? Who is he to you? Feelings of the Sagittarius. Okay. So of course it's Mercury retrograde, right? Haven't heard from him for a while. Coming back in. Mercury retrograde. Are you grounded enough, Jessica, to deal with this situation again? Are you grounded enough? That's what Spirit wants to say. I feel that you're happy, right, that he's contacted you, because on the split we've got the 3 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. This is like a wish fulfillment energy. This is what you've been wishing for, praying for, hoping for. You've possibly been thinking about him a lot and manifested it in. Communication is possibly happening in regards to what went wrong in the past and what you've both learned since then, okay? And you've possibly talked about commitment. You're feeling pretty happy. Okay, I think you're feeling very happy. All right, so let's have a look and see. What does he feel about you? What does he feel about you and the contact? I think he's manifested you back in. He's been thinking about you a lot since you broke up. And he's been hoping and wishing that you would come back into him. He's been very patient here. There's his card, Sagittarius. It's the Sagittarius card in this deck, the number 14. Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Wow. I feel that both of you have made a lot of changes. I don't feel it's been up to a year, but it could have been up to a year, okay? Someone's apologized to someone else. You got the Page of Cups, all right? This could be you. There could have been another person involved in regards to the breakup, okay, in the past. What does he feel? So he's manifested you in, he doesn't want to fight anymore. And he doesn't want to sort of like get into anything that's going to cause conflict. So he's being very careful with his speech. He's very passionate about you. He possibly still have, like you are, very passionate about him still. there's some really nice equal communication here. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune's on that split. Things are moving forward very quickly, are going to be. He's been very patient. He planted the seed of meditation, he planted the seed of manifesting you back in. He could have been meditating. He could be also very spiritual. I mean, when this card comes up in regards to him, this is someone who's very spiritual. There's a nice equal... Okay, I'm hearing that he wants to talk about something in the past, but he's not going to, all right, until it's the right time. So there's a lot of patience there. He wants to work on it with you. I've got Virgo. You could be a Virgo. Wow, like he sees you as being like, I'm getting a song. You to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing. Oh baby, oh baby. I don't know who sings that. To you and I'm just a crown, picks you up each time you're down. Oh baby, oh baby. Six of Swords, Sagittarius there, Leo, or yeah. There's a lot of balanced energy. There's a lot of like equality here in the way you talk to each other, in the way your energy exchanges. This is really nice. I do think like oh, that's an oldie, Jessica. You to me are everything. Check it out on YouTube, okay? You can listen to the lyrics. I think there's been a lot of changes with both of you here. There's something possibly about the number 13 or 14 as well. Maybe it's the day you originally met or the day you broke up previously. Maybe the 13th or 14th of July will be very significant. I think that's sort of more to the point. It could be like Scorpio season. So end of October to the end of November, or even end of November. So from October to December could be significant here. Wow, I think this relationship you could get back together if you wanted to. I mean, there may be something coming up where you need to sort of like set some boundaries, or he does with you, or both of you do, in regards to what did happen in the past. But I don't think it's being brought up now, and Spirit's saying it shouldn't be brought up now. August could be significant, okay? We've got the 8, the Sun energy with that Leo energy. Yeah, he could be at a distance from you, or one of you could be making like some sort of choice whether to go towards each other, and you've got the 2 of Cups. So this has like, the 14th is my birthday in August. Oh, cool. Thank you. Hi, spiritually inclined. Yeah, so there's something about distance. But you guys are definitely meeting up. You've got the 2 of Cups. I feel in August you guys will probably get together there, if not before, okay? Maybe before. All right, post your second question. And then we have Eve. Great reading though. I really like that. I think that's got huge promise, that relationship. I just feel really good about that relationship. All right. What's his next actions towards you? Definitely travel. Definitely deciding to meet up. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, there's something here about you guys will meet up. It could be in August. I'm getting this energy of like he really wants to do something, but mentally or literally it's hard to. Maybe, I don't know how far you guys are from each other, but say like if he's working every day, it may be very hard to meet up, okay? You'd have to maybe meet him halfway. You may even have that conversation, and you may be like, well, I don't have transport, you do. There's something here about like not getting into some sort of conflict about when or how it's going to happen, okay? But it will happen. because you've got the Judgment card and the Wheel of Fortune, okay? This is also Sagittarius energy. We've also got like High Priestess energy type of thing here with Judgment, very Piscean energy. You've got also the Eight of Wands here with travel, or fast travel. And you've got August again, okay, which is the Sun energy in there. Why is it you that's I don't understand this about females, okay, because I am one and I don't get it. Why is it the female feels that they have to always wait for the masculine to get in touch? You should see this is beautiful. I don't know whether you can see it on the wall. Let me turn around my camera. See? Oh no, it's not, because the camera is causing it. Wow, okay. So the sunlight's coming in, it's gone now, but there was like a rainbow effect. Cool. Something about rainbows maybe. All right. Because we are scared. You just need to like make the first move. Sometimes, you know, why does this poor guy, the guys, the masculines out there, always feel like they have to make the first move? You were living in 26, isn't it? Okay. I think it's time we started like taking the lead sometimes. Maybe that's the message for you, okay? Or whoever's out there that's waiting for a masculine. Okay, you've got the Empress, really nice. He's conflicted in his mind about how you feel about him, because he does put you on such a high pedestal. Maybe he's conflicted in his mind about being hurt as well. Maybe if he is spiritually, maybe asking his guides for support. But there's something mental here. Yeah, the moon's here as well. So there's fear. There's fear because he's been hurt before, either by you or by somebody else, okay? What's the best card you can get? I don't know. You guys put in the comment what you think the best card is. Yeah, he's wary. He's wary. I think he needs, if you broke up with him in the first place, I think you need to make the first move. I think that's why I was saying that. So he knows 100%. That, you know, and he may have all these fears here and hurt from the past that he wants to talk to you about, so he's guarded. This may be you. This may be something that's happened to him in another relationship. Okay, I mean, I feel it will work out okay. All right. Yo, I think women do that too, Elaine, though, too. What's the best card in the deck, guys? Put it in the comments. 10 of Pentacles, I think. 10 of Swords and the High Priestess. There is a time coming here that you're going to like get together. There will be communication to put some sort of past thing behind, okay? Because if something's going to move forward, and I feel that both of you have this deep knowing that you want it to. I'm also getting the name Patrick, and I'm getting Arundel. Now, I know Patrick Arundel is, oh, so he's the astrologer I was watching yesterday. Why has that just come to mind? Go have a look at his horoscope readings on the video section of his channel for your sign, especially your rising. Anyway, that's just come up there. Something about astrology. I think that ultimately you guys are going to get together here, and he'll know when the right time is. You both will know when you need to talk about the past, put that behind you to be able to step into the sun, okay? Yeah, but if you're the one that broke up with him or separated from him, and now you're talking again, whether you contacted him or he contacted you, maybe he's just waiting for clarification, okay? Because if you've hurt him in the past and walked away, yeah, that's true, Eddie, too, the Magician. I think, like, I've got a favourite minor, which is the Ten of Pentacles, and I just love the High Priestess. She's so powerful. Three of Wands. Communication is required. Page of Swords. Three of Wands. We've got threes here, Two of Cups. Like, this came out before. So ultimately, you guys are going to get together, but you'll know, he'll know when it's the right time, okay? All right. Oh, he hurt you. Well, I don't know what happened in your past relationship. But he is conflicted about like what to do. There's some shame here. This is a card of shame, running away here, or feeling like you've hurt someone or whatever, okay? So that was your reading. Aive, if you're there, post your question, then we'll do Eddie. Aive, A-I-V. Okay, Queen, you just focus on the road. You focus on the road. Don't want anything happening to you. Okay, just focus on what you're doing. All right. Aive, General, you are a... What sign is that? I'm useless with those. Is that a Taurus sign? I don't think it is it? Okay. And it's not a Libra sign, I know that. Hey, Spiritual, I've put you on the list. Okay. What are you worried about? You're worried about something. Are you a Virgo? Are you worried about some sort of environment, home or work, even finances? Let's see what's here. General for Aive. Yeah, are you worried about work, study, something to do with what you do for money? I don't feel it's a person. I feel it's something to do with career or study or finances, or a home or an environment, okay, where you live. Pisces, okay. I thought Pisces was the 69 one. Is that Cancer? I think it's Cancer. Worried about something to do with your environment where you live. Maybe you have to leave a home. Maybe you feel you have to leave a home. You've got some sort of choice or decision coming up here when it comes to a house. It's to do with a home. First of all, you're going to find the right place to be. If this is not got to do, because not everyone's moving home, but you may just be like, it's almost this feeling, like an energetic feeling of where do I belong? Where do I belong? All right? And am I enjoying what I'm doing and where I'm living? There's something here about your job. You're not liking a job. You've got the 9 of Swords. Okay, you're worried about your work. You want to release this. You may release it in the future. I'm not telling you to leave your job. I'd never do that. But there's something about wanting to release it. Maybe it's toxic there. Maybe it's toxic. Maybe it's toxic for you. You have choices. There's a decision to make here. Yeah, you may have, like, you're not sure of what your goal is anymore. You're not sure. Because the Star came out in reverse, but you're not going to get what you want of that job. And I'm not telling you to leave, but Spirit's wanting you to make some sort of choice and decision to look for a new job, possibly. Okay? Not that necessarily pays you better money, but thank you, Spirit. 4 of Wands, but you're with the right people. There's something here about the wrong people. That's where your abundance is going to lie, with the right people. My dog is just starting. I put him outside to run around because if he's in the garden, like it just goes on and on. 4 of Wands in the reverse. You don't feel stable. You don't feel secure. You don't feel solid. You have to make a decision. You need to tune in on a spiritual level, okay? I feel that you will walk away and release yourself from this toxic environment, and you've got the 10 of Pentacles. So there's like a feeling of like, oh, thank God, relief, abundance coming in as well. So what's going to facilitate this? What's facilitating this? A masculine. So there's someone here coming in, offering you a job. Okay? They're offering you a job, or they're offering for you to work in a different sector of the current company you're in. Okay, This is someone who's kind, caring, compassionate. All right. This is someone that wants to give you a chance, either where you are now or where you're going to. Okay. Yeah. This person is very fair. Very fair. This is a new contract, especially with the Hierophant and the Justice energy, right? The Devil. You're releasing yourself. Wow. Capricorn, Libra, Taurus. Guys, we've got, and Taurus is here too, and Aquarius. We've got so much crazy astrology coming up. You need to keep your level head. You need to ground, okay? You really do, okay? After Mercury retrograde, you're going to get more clarity about what this is. Pisces, your sign, okay? You're going to get offered something here. It may not be the hours you want or whatever, but there's something here about you'll feel abundant anyway, because you'll be connecting with the right people. Okay? You'll be connecting with the right people. Spirit is leading you, definitely either within or just after Mercury retrograde, towards the right people, okay, to work with. And you will get information coming in the next, I'm going to say, 6 weeks. And I know that sounds a long way. It could be 6-7 days. Hopefully it is, especially if you're already applying for other jobs. Okay. So up to look at this. You're going to get something you love. You're going to get something you love. You're signing a new contract. 3 of Pentacles. Any post or question? Oh, it's pretty specific. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Eddie, did you donate for 1 or 2? Let me know. And then we'll move forward. Okay. Whatever Spirit wants you to know. Okay. Have you recently had your eyes tested, or you feel you need glasses? I don't know if you even wear glasses. Maybe if you do, you're getting some new glasses. There's something here about glasses. Or working a lot, writing a lot. This one, okay. There's something here about like trying to do too much, right? Then just on the split, we've got the Hermit in the reverse, right? Something here maybe about getting glasses or getting your eyes tested, Eddie, then. All right. There's a lot more happiness on an emotional level with yourself right now. You're a lot more content in your relationship, possibly. Okay. Oh, this is really interesting. I don't know whether, you don't have to say whether you've done this or not, but you've been looking at like anything to do with ego or power, or, you know, that masculine, I don't want to say control or power over another person, but it's more like, where have you changed, where you are keeping your own power in check in some sort of way, or your own ego in check. So you've been doing some work there on that. And also you said you like the Magician, and that's what you've got. Okay, you got the Magician, Gemini, Virgo, Leo here on the table. Something possibly about August as well. All right, you've got some beautiful, wow, oh my goodness. You possibly have some sort of alliance coming in to do with a small business, to do with a spiritual business, or to do with someone purchasing or giving you some sort of like offer, possibly in regards to your books. You've got 1, 2, 3, and then 17 with the star. Partnerships, alliances, Pisces, the High Priestess, prosperity, the Ace of Pentacles, okay? 3 of Wands. So you're moving forward. You're either being intuitively led to move forward to this some sort of new business opportunity, or with other people as well, or a collab, or you're collabing with someone to go in regards to you know, credits I'm hearing, or your book or something like that, or your books. Okay, so that's, I think I've got like 3 different situations here, but they're all married together, if that makes sense. Okay. You've got a lot of clarity on your relationships, okay, or your relationship, especially with your person. You've got a lot of clarity. There's a lot more passion. You've got, wow, you've got 3 aces in your reading, wow, and they're all the different ones. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Page of Wands. And you've sort of even got the Ace of Cups with the 9 of Cups bringing his cup. So there's a lot of okay, there's something here about all those years even where you were alone, all those years where you had difficult relationships. It's sort of all come down to now, and how you can use everything you've learned. And now it's just going to come to you really quick. And it's got a lot to do with letting go of ego or power in some sense here, where all these new things are coming in. Okay, you could be wanting to take a trip. You could also be like suggesting a trip. You're moving, wow, you've got the Strength card clarifying the Strength card. By releasing some sort of power or ego you had, and we all have ego and power, so like it's not just Eddie, right? It's everyone. By releasing the control or the surrendering to, you've actually gained it, if that makes sense. By releasing some sort of power play or ego here, you've actually moved into your own spiritual strength. You've got a lot of spiritual strength energy here, okay? Yeah, 6 of Wands. So keep doing what you're doing in regards to healing or working on yourself. All right, there's information incoming here from Spirit about what direction you need to take next in some area of your life. This is a really beautiful reading, and you'll know when the time is. So you're going to get some sort of download or dream or sign, and you're like, right, it's time to jump on that. It's time to do this. Why is all this stuff over here? Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess, 3 of Wands. You've got the 3 of Wands twice in your reading. Something that was taking forever, and it was like not really going anywhere, that's going to change big time. What is this about? Somewhere you weren't, hold on a second, is this energetic, or is this somewhere there wasn't balance before, somewhere there was fighting before, or conflict within yourself or even with another? But I feel it's like more in yourself. I feel this is very much mainly an energy reading here, Eddie. You're getting the clarity, you're getting the passion for things again, your relationship's going better, you've worked on some sort of ego or power play, and because of that, Spirit is going to start giving you messages on what your next move is. On the split, you also have, oh wow, you have the 4 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the Emperor, oh, wow, the Queen of Cups and the Lovers and the High Priestess. Like I could just keep pulling these cards, and the Magician. All right, so you've been manifesting this new world, this new timeline, okay? You've been manifesting it, and it's almost like you have all the tools in the toolbox with the Magician to have the very best relationship, to be tapped in, tuned in, turned on intuitively, to support your person in being more emotionally open. It's like you've been through a war and you're sitting on your throne and you're saying, okay, now bring me a glass of wine. You're sitting in your comfort, you're feeling a lot happier, you know like where you're going. If you don't right now, you're going to be, okay? That's probably one of the best readings I've you. No Seven of Swords, no Devil. What's going on? Okay. Yes, we have Jupiter there. I actually haven't done my full birth chart. I'm still studying astrology. I know where, like I'm talking about the houses and stuff. I really want to do a lot more research. That was your reading, Eddie. Elaine, post your first question. That's a really nice reading, Eddie. Did you have the Ace of Cups? I don't think you had it. But let's not worry about that. You had 3 aces in your reading. Amazing. General for the coming week for Elaine for next week. Spirit, show me what's coming in for Elaine for next week. There is a feeling, I want to say, if you feel you want to be alone a lot more next week, that's okay. Because I'm feeling this pullback energy. You may be feeling unwell. I'm not going to scare you, but there could be some sort of cold or day that you just like, and you're like, I just need to stay in bed, sleep, take my cough medicine or whatever you do, my honey, my lemon, my ginger. There's something here about like feeling like under the weather one of the days, and it's going to really annoy you probably. I do feel there's something quite like major coming in a good way. There's a lot of support around you with others. You could have a spiritual day as well where you're just like, yeah. That's cool, Eddie. We'll talk later. Let's have a look. 2 of Swords. Okay. I hate this card. I hate this card in this deck. I hate it, but it's there. What do you do? I can't remove it from the deck. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. The Sun. Wow. You do have some sort of, like, you are going through a major transformation right now. Major. Okay. Major. But you're going to see the benefits of the hard work, of your spiritual work, of your patience, of your meditations, of your dreams, right? And hard work, dreams can be hard work. I woke up from one the other night and it freaked me the fuck out, and like I couldn't sleep again for hours. So, and you know what I mean, Elaine, right? Because dreams can really take it out of you. Right, what is this mental conflict? Maybe the mental conflict is just that you don't feel level-headed right now, but you will get there, right? But we'll just get a couple of cards on that. What is that? Who is beeping outside? Four of Wands. It's more energy. Yeah, it's more energy. Thank you, Spirit. It's more energy, this. I'm going to say, if you feel you're not stable or secure in some sort of way, this could be literal, but this could be like in a mental level where you just don't feel like you're like flighty. There's a very flighty energy right now, and it could be the Mercury retrograde. Get grounded. Like I said, a spiritual day would be really good for you right now. What is coming in is like a lot of safety and feeling of security in your own energy. So like, just know that this is temporary. Okay, you've got spiritual strength here as well with the Strength card. You've got the Sun, so you've got double August. Everyone's been getting double August. There's something coming up in August. You're going to see something in August that's going to allow you to start something new. I feel it's career related. I don't feel it's relationship related. Let's see what's here. And there's a lot of changes. So take the rest you can take next week. If you can have a couple of days where you just meditate, sleep, it will really help with your mental, right? Especially if you're thinking negatively. Why is the Sun here? 10 of Swords, 2 of Cups. Okay, someone could reach out from the past that you may not want to have anything to do with, so just be aware of that next week. You may just be spending next week thinking about the opportunities that you have and what you want to do. So you could be really like sort of putting it out there to the universe, very full energy, right? We've got the Fool here, where you're dreaming your world into being, what you want your next cycle to look like. And you've got the double Fool. You've got double Fool here. Look at this. So there could be a couple of things you're wanting to bring in. This could be travel as well. Definitely career. Okay, so I think it's more like, you know, an energy reading for next, if this is an energy general for next week, it would be like possibly someone coming back or contacting you and you don't want to have anything to do with them. Okay, if you're feeling unstable on a mental level and not able to make a decision, like spending that time on your, you know, your positive thoughts and, you know, replacing the negative ones with positive ones. You're really like, it would be very good for you to really think about what finances mean to you and what this means to you. Four of Pentacles. What would make you feel safe, secure? You've got 4-4, you could be seeing 4-4. Okay, you've also got double Aries. Actually, you've got triple Aries in your reading. There could be an Aries that you're involved with next week. You've also got Virgo energy here, okay? There's definitely contact from someone, all right? Post your second question. Yeah, you're looking at your finances. You're looking at where you can be successful. You're meditating, you're resting. Okay, you will get the answers you need. You've got the Knight of Swords and the Empress. Spirit will bring them into you. Okay, and you've got the Scorpio energy. You have to wait right now because it is Mercury retrograde, but it doesn't mean to say we can't, you know, dream our world into being. And by the end of the retrograde on the 23rd of July, we could have changed our mind, or you could have changed your mind about a lot of things as well, okay? So what you want now or what you think you want may be different at the end of July. That's why they say don't, you know, make any rash decisions or, you know, sign anything legal or, you know, buy a house or get married. You might change your mind later, it's too late. Well, it's never too late, but I mean, you know. Okay, could this contact or email be for an invitation from work? Oh, did you hear that scream, that child with a job offer? Okay, let me just pull a Rumi card. We'll look at that at the end for you. Spirit, show me clearly. Show me clearly. They're so bad behaved, these children across the road. Like, I mean, I know you can't smack your kids now, or you're not supposed to because, oh, fuck, you know, God forbid we show a bit of discipline. Let's spare the rod and spoil the child, as the Bible says. And I got belted a lot. My mum used to have like a brown leather belt on the radiator in the house, and like that was like a reminder, a constant reminder that like, yeah, look out if you don't do as you're told. All right, but you know, we don't bring children, well, I'm not going to go into it too much. I used to smack my kids like on the bum when they were little, but oh no, these kids don't get any discipline. Wow, this is a very interesting message. So I'm going to read that at the end, but let's have a look at your career, okay? Could the offer be coming in? Is there an offer coming in next week for Elaine? Who is coming in towards Elaine? I feel there's two people coming in. One's to do with work, possibly, and one's to do with an ex or an old friend, okay? You've got the Three of Cups. Someone could be offering you to go out and you're saying, no, Spirit doesn't want you to do this, okay? Mentally, you don't feel it's going to lead, like intuitively, you don't feel it's a good thing or a good idea or lead to anything positive. We've got the Empress and the Knight of Wands. So it looks like a female, possible Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, coming in towards you. Or you're reaching out to them. That can work both ways too. This could be someone you've been thinking about going towards. All right? You've been wanting to speak to this person. Someone's coming towards you, or you're going towards someone. All right? It's someone you have history with. There could be a conversation that leads to some sort of like closure or understanding on an emotional level. All right? Is there anyone else coming in? You're waiting for work. It is coming in slowly, like the offer's coming in. I don't think it's going to be next week, okay? But it is coming. So it could be like 2-3 weeks away. Is this to do with career? What about her career? Yeah, like I said, there's 2 people coming in, 2 of Pentacles. I don't think you're spending enough time manifesting. I might be wrong here. Take your time with what your new beginning, you want your new beginning with career to look like and money. You do have someone coming in regards to work. We have done a lot of career readings for you, all right, in the past. So make sure that you're remembering those readings, because every reading is significant, okay? You may have more than one job offer, and there may be some confusion. You've got the strength energy. Wow. Oh my God. All right. I mean, I feel that not only you got a couple of people coming in, I feel next week's more so this female energy. And then the following weeks after that is more like the career energy. Okay. I do feel, look at this. No way. No way. This is Spirit just clarifying it. You've got a choice to make between 2 things. Look at this. 2 of Pentacles, and the Sagittarius has got the 2 cups. And you've got 2 aces. I've said this to you before. There's 2 doorways opening up for you. You've got to decide between passion and the money. And I know I've said this to you before, all right? You definitely got a choice between 2 careers or jobs here, okay? And it's coming up. It's not right now because the card came out like that. It's nearly like time, but it's not ready yet, okay? So the next, I'm going to say 5 weeks, okay? Just because we've got 2 5s in that reading, and I just felt that was time frame sort of thing. I'm going to take a quick break in a second, guys. Then we're going to move to blessings. The Rumi Oracle card you got is this one. And I just want you to hold on, Elaine, and just like listen to this. Which is, I've never seen this card. It's really interesting. It says, clean your chest from all hostility. Wash it 7 times. How interesting. Now, this is really weird because like last week, I think it was, or the week before, my chest was really itchy. And it's not like I hadn't washed or something. It was just really itchy. And I was like, have I eaten something? And I washed my chest. And like I washed it, and I washed it a few times that day. Could have even been up to 7 times. So there's something possibly that you need, like cleansing your body, bathing, needing to go to a sauna, a spa, a steam room, something like that to detox. All right, but I think it's obviously more of a like spiritual card than just that. Okay, it says, in the darkness of the cosmic void. That's what I feel you'll be going into next week, right? The soul seed can crack open and take root. This cannot happen in the light, where all is seen and understood. It must happen in darkness. This is the way of nature, and it must be honored. Clear the pain from your heart chakra meditations, heart chakra healing. Your tears are the sacred waters that will ensure your soul shall thrive. A new phase is imminent. I love this. And clean your chest from all hostility. Wash it 7 times. And 7 times, there's 7 days in a week, right? So that's why I think it's really significant. So you need to be in the darkness. Like I said, a hermit mode for a couple of days will be amazing for you, okay? Okay. The next person we have is Libra, and then we have blessings. So Libra, please don't go away. I am going to take a break because I've been on here an hour and nearly 2 hours and haven't had a break. I went to the toilet before, but like, it wasn't really a break. So I'm going to have a quick break, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Libra wants to know if anyone's coming in towards her in dating. Okay, so we won't be too long, Libra, so don't go away, okay? and I'll get your question. I'm going to go fill up my water bottle with colder water. Thank you, Libra. Okay, Libra, you know what I did? I went and filled up my water bottle and I've left it downstairs. It's okay. We've only got about another 15, 20 minutes anyway, so I should be fine. Blessings, you are next. Okay, you've got the moon. So there's some sort of fear associated here in regards to love. Okay, so you want new love, but there's a fear that you're not possibly ready on a mental level for whatever reason. So we'll have a look. This could also just be a fear that no one's coming towards you because the Six of Swords was in the reverse. Please. Oh, somebody's outside beeping. Okay, the Emperor in the reverse. So that I want to do past, present, future, because there is a feeling of maybe in the past there was someone you were with who was possibly very controlling. This could even be your father, that your father had a big say in your relationships or who he thought you should and shouldn't be dating. But this could, we'll see what else comes out here, okay? Please make sure you let me know if this is resonating, please. Aries energy, the month of April. What else do we have? Maybe you broke up with someone in April. I'm just like saying what this card could represent. Okay, there's a toxic person that you separated from here. Someone you were possibly involved in who is in a third party situation. Now, if you don't know about it, that doesn't mean to say they were and you just didn't know, because I feel that it's like you either know or you don't know, okay? The Devil and the Emperor in reverse. This is a very toxic, narcissistic individual that you were involved with in the past. This could be recent or this could be ages ago, okay? You thought this was going to lead to commitment, but Spirit's saying you dodged a bullet, okay? So I don't know whether there was third party, but you either found something out and it had to end, or it just, this person was super controlling, right? Is this someone you thought, yeah, this was someone you were in love with. This is someone who you thought was your person, when actually there was a lot hidden. There's that moon again at the bottom of the deck. So there's a lot of fear here that you're gonna like move into another relationship with the same sort of person, possibly, but the sun's here, right behind the moon. So Spirit wants you to get over some sort of fear here. There's a lesson you learned from this. Intuitively you know. Intuitively you know what? Intuitively you feel someone coming in. You feel your person is coming. I do feel. I feel that you feel your person is coming. All right. So present energy, we've got King of Swords. I would suggest you cord cut from this person in the past. Do a cord cutting ceremony to remove them. Not from like, maybe they're not close to you in a physical sense, but they can still be in your energy, okay? So I would, if you never want to see or have any contact with your ex again, and I feel that you should do this personally, like the Spirit is saying it's a good idea to cord cut from this person. I think that's why the King of Swords is here, okay? Yes, thank you, Spirit, clarifying. You need to cord cut from this person, from your ex. Because for some reason they're still draining your energy, okay? They're still in your energy. That you could still feel sad about them, like energetically. You could still feel like, why didn't it work, or blaming yourself or something like that, okay? So it's not your fault. You don't know how to cord cut? Okay, look on any YouTube short for cord cutting. It's very simple. Yeah, and it's time to do that now. To help with your healing and to be able to like emotionally release this person, you need to cord cut them. Send me an email and I will send you the link that I use, okay? All right. I feel after you've done that, you're moving into more sort of like a fulfillment energy where like you're like, okay, I can move on now, right? So it's really important you cord cut. They could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let me know if you know their sign or rising sign, okay? Gemini is really strong here, okay? You are really wary about people that come in. I think that you have been on your own a lot. You could be a Virgo, but this is like Hermit in the reverse is saying it's time now. You've got double Virgo here. You've got another Virgo card, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Spirit is wanting you to work on trust issues with people and trusting that you can just like be open to go out there and meet other people, and just be very cautious and guarded with your energy. Make sure that you're protecting your energy. On the post on my channel, there's loads of rituals and things there that you can do, okay, to protect your energy. Salt is going to be very good for you. Spirit's saying salt is really good for you. You could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, can't remember the other one, Capricorn. Okay, but you're not grounded at the moment, and emotionally you're still attached to the ex, even though you feel you're not. Okay, so the intuition card is here. So this is about using your intuition and asking Spirit to help you to release the fear of being independent and free and independent, or release the fear of meeting new people, and just have fun. Spirit wants you to have fun right now. Meet new people, join groups, go out with friends, okay? What star sign are you? Libra. Oh, you're a Libra, obviously. Well, the Libra card hasn't come out yet. Okay. Yes. Excuse me. September may be very significant. What's coming up? Let's have a look in the near future. Blessings, post your question. And then we've got HX Summer. Near future in love. So there's some healing to do here. There's some cord cutting to do. There's some emotional healing. There's some like work on a mental level about how you are going to move forward into a new relationship. Like, are you going to be guarded? Are you going to be, has this person made you feel like you're going to have, like there's jealousy, or like what things do you need to work on to make a relationship work? And also to find your own independence and get out there and just have fun right now, okay? You've got Seven of Cups in the near future, or in the future. It doesn't have to be the near future. Okay, you have got someone coming in, Knight of Cups. You may be really confused about this person when they come in, and the fear may crop up again if you do not get grounded, okay? There's something here about needing to get grounded right now and understand how you are going to walk into a relationship mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. How are you going to, I'm trying to find the word, handle that relationship? How are you going to handle your next relationship on all those levels? Because you need to get grounded here. So let me know what sign you are, sun sign. You've got Pisces energy here. You may even have to decide between two people. You've got the Libra energy. Oh, you're a Libra, that's right. I keep asking you and I know you're a Libra. Hence the name of your channel, okay? I think it's all about equality. Someone didn't treat you equal in the past. Someone didn't treat you as an equal. Someone was unfair to you. There's a couple of bodies, whether it's your spiritual body, emotional body, that you need to work on. I definitely think it's your emotional body, because this card came out over here. And you really need to do the work. I don't think you're going to do the work like you should. All right. So just really do work on that cord cut, and do the work on like your emotions. Like, how did someone make you feel? No, it wasn't your fault. There's a lot of blaming yourself here, because if you don't do the work, you're just going to end up like this. Mental prison, trapped in fear, worried about the heartbreak from the past. fear again. Okay, so I don't feel that you're actually going to do the work, because it's not coming out here and showing that you are. And if you don't, it's going to cause problems when this person or whoever comes in the future, you're going to be like, oh shit, I better sort of work on it now, because like I'm going to scare this person away if I'm too standoffish or abrupt or whatever. Okay, so Spirit's saying you don't have to have a relationship right now. There's something here about family and friends and being like successful in that. There's also like success and, you know, what you view success as in your job, in regards to your money. Spirit's saying you're not ready. You're not ready. You need to get aligned. There's not someone coming in significant because you haven't done any work, or Spirit wants you to really focus on it until you do the emotional healing, especially emotional healing and spiritual healing, so you can really like use your intuition to the best of your ability. I mean, I'm a bit like, I'm very guarded, I guess. I'm not very trusting with people, not even in romance. Like, I find it hard, and I have to do healing in regards to that. So don't think you're the only person. Okay, thank you, Libra. Blessings. You are next. July birthday reading. My kids knew mum and dad didn't pot up with antics. I don't understand. Okay. Were you talking to Queen? Alright. What's here for blessings in regards to July? July. Ooh. So something's going to move forward more so in August. I think like everyone's getting this lately. We've got the strength energy in August, right? We've got the power card, that power and strength, and like there's something here about needing, yeah, thank you, Spirit, needing to be patient because something's coming through more so in August. Possibly a new financial opportunity, a collaboration that's going to change a lot of things. You've got the Tower. So there's something here about, I'm not really getting a lot of July energy. It's more like August energy. July is, okay, so, and the, oh wow, you've got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. So July is the excuse me, Spirit's saying July is the preparation. And Spirit wants you in July to look at your finances, how you view money, your relationship with money, your relationship with what material, what prosperity means to you. Because in August, I feel there's love and money. Okay. And Spirit's wanting you to be patient in July. It will come. Remember, we've got the Mercury retrograde for most of July till the 23rd. So July is a period of reassessing, regrouping, reorganizing ourselves, our home, our environment, how we think, how we move in the world. You know, do we have to get rid of any certain schedules or things that we do and focus on new things? I'm doing this in July. I'm really excited to do this in July. I'm joining some spiritual groups. I'm joining a gym for 3 months. Excuse me. I'm doing a lot of things in July to prep myself, to get myself ready to move forward, right? So it's not necessarily a month of action, but it is a month of preparation. There is love here. So are you in a relationship right now? Let me know, because there's something here, blessing about, you know, maybe, say if you're in a relationship, there could be a proposal incoming. I hope it doesn't come in Mercury retrograde, because you might change your mind at the end of it. If you're in a relationship, or if you're already married, like there could be some sort of new way of, because we change all the time, right? So let me know if this is making sense to you. Let me know if you're in love or not. You've got the Ace of Cups, clarifying the Ace of Cups. That's crazy. There's love coming in for you. But I feel it's more like in August. And if you're in a relationship, it's more like you're getting like an uplift. Okay? Yes, blessings it is. You're going to have to go back. I'm not going to repeat myself, okay? It is your reading. So let me know if you're single or coupled. We can go from there. Be careful if you're starting a relationship in July, because it could end pretty quickly. All right, it could start and end as soon as it started. Okay, if you're in a relationship, there's some sort of new way of communicating with each other. That an old way of communication is going, and you're a lot more open with each other. Okay, there's a lot of romance in July and August, but August is going to be the month more so. You're going to have to be patient and wait till August, when new opportunities come in. All right. And why is the Tower here for July? Six of Wands, clarifying the Six of Wands. There's something amazing in July, I would say, though, in regards to your finances or leveling up in some sort of way. Okay. Six of Pentacles, sorry, and the Six of Wands. So you've got career success, recognition, reward, equality. You've got loads of aces. This is happening. You've got two Ace of Cups, one Ace of Pentacles, one Ace of Swords. The only one we don't have is the Ace of Wands, the Empress. So this is a really beautiful reading. I feel that whatever Tower moment's coming, whatever big change is coming in, and I feel like the 6th of July could be significant, or even tomorrow, okay? As soon as August starts, you're going to start seeing things fly along. You know, whether you've got a small business, whether you've got something to do with your money, your relationship with money, good communication with your partner, some sort of reward and recognition from work. Your mother could be significant to you in July for whatever reason, whether she's passed or still here. Anything else? I love this reading. I love this reading. You've got a lot of new beginnings coming up for your solar year, and the sun is here. So August is going to be really significant. Leo is coming out so much, okay? So very, very much. Your partner could also be saying to you, let's look at where we live, or, you know, let's start talking about retirement, or let's start talking about downsizing, or there's something big here where you're definitely changing something up with your partner, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot more contentment, okay? Right. Maybe you're thinking a lot about your mum around your birthday. What date is your birthday? Blessings. Okay, the next person we have is HX Summer. HX Summer. Joe's probably not here anymore. Dak. So we've got HX Summer, Dak, Redbeard, and Queen. Who's online, please? And I know it is Queen's birthday on the 5th of July. She should be doing a live that day. So what day is it today? Friday? I will be on Saturday night, guys. Hi, Alex. Oh, okay. I think the 5th of July is Saturday. You might be out having party time though. All right. Who is next? Who is here? Okay. Alex, post a question, and then we'll take Queen, and that will be it. Alex has been waiting for a long time. No one else is talking to me. Alex, post a question, and then we're going to do Queen's reading before we go. Okay. Okay, I read your question. So, there's something in your... Wow. Okay, first of all, I'm going to say, not everyone will be open to it. Not everyone will be open. This is amazing. Look at this. This is going out in the world, new beginnings, the full energy. This is something you've possibly been dreaming of for quite some time. Not everyone is going to take this, I want to say lying down. People will have a lot to say to you if they are in conflict or defeat in their own mind in regards to what you are putting out there to the world. But that doesn't mean to say you shouldn't do it, because it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. You're spreading light. It's part of your purpose to spread light. See, this card says light to the world, all right? And there's something here about you may have some opposition with the 7 of Wands. Yes, you will have opposition, but so did Jesus, okay? He had a lot of opposition. So you are being Christ-like here. Not everyone will want to listen to you, but they will tell you they don't want to listen to you, and you will move on to the next people that do want to listen to you. You could be meeting people who are very, very, okay, first of all, you could be seeing 333 a lot, okay, after this reading, or have been doing before this reading, okay. You feel in your solar plexus, which is your intuition and your gut, that this is something you really have to do, okay. And you're going to spread a lot of love and light to a lot of people are going to be celebrating you and what you do have to bring. There's a lot here about love. Those who don't, they don't. They're not on the right timeline. They're not in the right time frame to to accept the word of God, because there is so many demon, devil energies. I'm hearing spirit. There's a reason why alcohol is called spirits, okay? Because it can attach to you in a spirit form, or people can be drawn into that. I'm not saying alcohol is bad completely. Even Jesus in the Bible had, they had wine. I'm sure Jesus partook in the wine, and he turned water into wine, right? So there's everything in moderation here, and I think your message will be about moderation. It'll be a big part of moderation. Spirit's saying to start with, you will be supporting people in moderating their life, that they can get the best out of it, that they can get balanced. Not to give up drinking and smoking and sex and everything else. It's not about that for you. It's about your compassion that you want to bring out, okay? Meditation. You have no fear here, and there's so much positivity. Also, if you are single, I don't know if you're doing this with your partner, your wife, your husband, whatever, if you're male, female, doesn't matter, but there's something here about if you're single, you could be meeting somebody, right, as well. You could definitely be joining with those, okay, Spirit's saying those who are meant to be with you will find you, right? Blessings is last. I am only on for 2 hours. Normally I've been on for over 2 hours. What else? We have the Fool again. So you will do this. This is something you will do. You will be also seen on social media. So I know you're not doing it for that reason, but there's something about documenting your events, documenting what you're going to do, okay? Or what you're doing. And I feel that you're going to meet someone on your travels if you're single. Look at this, the sun again. You've got double sun, sharing the light, sharing the love. This is amazing. And you have no fear, and kudos to you. This is amazing. You have new love coming in towards you. Not that you're doing it, okay? But you're spreading the love as well. And you will magnetize the right people. Where is it that you live? Wow. Money will come to you. The Lord will provide. Okay, people will give you meals, people will give you love, people will support you, God will support you. God is going to be supporting you in this. This is the hand of God, giving you love and finances to do this. Okay, this is amazing. I love the energy in this reading. You will come up against opposition, but these are people that are lost. These are people that are tied up and caught up in the matrix. All right. Wow. This is a life you're dedicating yourself to. The Hierophant is here. Okay. And you're dedicating yourself to God. But I do feel that there is going to be someone that is going to be able to share this journey with you. So do not, even though you're not looking for it, don't block that energy, okay? Be open to it. Ask God to bring you the person when it is the right time, all right? People will be in opposition, all right? People will be defensive, but you'll also turn some people around towards the Lord, okay? You've got so much compassion and love to give. So very much. Okay. Look at this. That's you. I'm hearing in a town near you. There's something here about you using social media to let people know where you're going next. And I feel like by the middle even, or a third way through your trip, your adventure, whatever it is you're doing, you will meet someone, and you will also start like, not a cult, not at all, not in that sense, but like you'll start doing seminars, and you'll start like doing, like there's money coming from this, right? And you'll be well known. So there's something here about using social media to record your trip, your adventure, your mission, okay? You have to record your mission. You will get so many followers. Meditate on that, okay? The meditation card came out. Speaking the word to help people heal. You're a healer, you're an empath. I love this, I love this. This is amazing. I love how all the aces are coming out today, everyone. This is awesome. Queen, post your question. You are the last person today. I need to eat. I've been on here 2.5 hours. We will be on tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, okay, I'll see. Love reading August to December. All right. So maybe that's why you came on here, for me to be able to give you that message. Not just that message, but to say to use the platforms of social media, okay, to document what you're doing and what you're, you know, and even do interviews on you know, make a YouTube channel, call it whatever you want, okay, but do like live streams and, you know, where you're spreading the word, okay. Okay. Blessings to you too. Love reading August to December. We will post that in people he's reading, so pay attention to who came in before or after. Okay. Love reading for Queen. What's going on for Queen? Transformation. I just want to say straight away, be aware that you're not like you're pouring into yourself. I feel that you do want to meet people. I feel like you got the Ace of Cups here. I feel that you will meet people. August is very significant. It's not someone from the past coming back. It could most definitely be somebody new, okay? But just be careful, Queen, that when they do come in, because you're going through some sort of spiritual transformation and change, all right? Especially with money, career, whatever. Everything in your life affects another area of your life, okay? So make sure that you're balanced. You're getting ready for your person if you want them to come in, okay? I think there is going to be a period of solitude here. There's a period of solitude here that is required. This is the last reading of the day, guys. I've been on for nearly 2.5 hours. This is it. Right. Wow, wow, wow. Tap in more to your crown chakra and your spirit guides and ask them to show you, like, to put people in your way that are right for you and when it's the right time. Okay. There is a love person coming in here, 2 of Cups. That's going to really make you feel passionate, sacral chakra, but there is some healing you need to do. So I do feel like, and I'm going to put the 2 of Cups in the middle of the reading because I want that there. We're going to pull one more card and we're just going to clarify who this person is. This person could have been through a lot of loss in their life, literal physical loss of people around them, or like they've had a bad breakup, okay? Just ask Spirit to show you, to make you aware, and help you with your intuition of who the right people are and who are not for you. Ask for signs and synchronicities. There is someone coming in for you, and you're going to be very aware. You've got the new love card, you have the new love, you have the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, but you also have the Seven of Swords. So you just need to be aware, that's all, that not everyone is there. I think you already are. Like, not everyone is there just to like be committed to you. There could be deception. Someone could be very envious of you as well. This could be a woman. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Let's look at that first. There's some sort of success coming in. Someone could be jealous of you. They could be saying something to you that makes you worried or makes you sad. I don't think it's the masculine. I think it's the female around you that could be envious of your success. Look at that, communication or like speech. This could be someone younger than you. Yeah, there's people around you. Oh my God, like literally, Spirit. There's more than one person. There's more than one person. Wow. Someone's jealous of your new relationship that's coming in. Someone's very jealous. There's two males here. I feel one's more sort of like happy for you, one's not. Oh my goodness. We've got 7-7, so July could be really significant in meeting somebody. But I wouldn't meet someone in July if I was you. I'd sort of Queen more sort of like look towards August time. You have 3 immature energies here. That's why I said, oh my God, oh my God. Look at these 3 pages. They're jealous of some sort of success you're having. Maybe that you start in July or even in August. There's 3 people here, at least, that are jealous of you. Right? Jealous, jealousy, jealousy, jealousy. Jealousy about new love, the person that you're with or meeting. Jealousy about some sort of work success. But then there's someone who is like standing up for you, like a masculine, like a brother or family member, or even a really strong friendship. Who is the new love? This is the last of the readings, guys. I have to eat. I feel sick. I'm so hungry. Okay, who is this person that Queen's coming in for Queen? It may be someone you meet. This is so funny. It may be someone you meet in Mercury retrograde. We've got 7 again. We've got 7 again. Okay. We've got the Mercury retrograde card. Okay. That's both of those cards are my Mercury retrograde card. This is someone you're meeting. Oh wow. Yeah, 7-7. So this is someone you're meeting in July, possibly, that you're like, that is I'm hearing in high demand. This is someone that is just like really sexy, really good looking. Everyone wants a piece of them. Everyone wants them to look at them, talk to them, but they're looking at you. Woohoo! And you got the Wheel of Fortune. So you're going to think all your like chickens just hatched at the same time, or you're going to be like very, very amorous as well. I'm hearing in July. Yeah, you may feel as well that because this person is who they are, I want to see the star energy. If this is a well-known person, the Chariot, you may feel quite overwhelmed. This person could have money. They're going to teach you a lot. This person's going to teach you a lot, possibly about money and business. They could be a Sagittarius. Very happy here. You're going to feel a bit imbalanced. Your stomach may be all tied up in knots because this person is like really good looking and charming. Look at this. The Devil and this another page, completely different page to the other 3 we had. People are watching you in July, especially July. And moving into August, this person could be coming in, okay? People are envious of you. You need to protect your energy, right? You really need to protect your energy. Not everyone has good intentions towards you. You need to protect your energy. Go and look on the section of my channel that's got all those protective rituals and do a few of them, all of them if you can, all right? I do feel there's an energy trying to block your decisions here and block you moving forward with this person, right? They could be trying to make you unstable because the Temperance card came out in the reverse and like have fights. This person could literally, yeah, look at that. This person could be doing spell work when they find out you're with this other person, because they wanted this person, or just sending out bad energy and vibes. I think you're moving on from that, but you're definitely going to need to protect your energy. All right. Can you find someone for me as well? It could be your ex-husband. You've got the moon here, all right, with the Knight of Cups. You don't know the new person that's coming in. You do not know this new person yet, okay? So that was your reading. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Loved to have you here. Sorry if I didn't get to you. I can't keep going all day. It gets very hot in this room. I'm upstairs. My studio's not ready for 2-3 months, so I can't like do any more. That's it. Okay, I will be on Saturday night, okay? I will not be on tomorrow. I'll probably have a day off tomorrow. What day is it tomorrow? Friday night. Yeah, Friday night. And I'll contact you, Queen, on your birthday. I'll make sure that I give you a call. All right. See you. Bye. Thank you, guys.